Have you ever had an allergic reaction? Maybe to pollen, or maybe to smoke in the air, or animal dander, or maybe even some food poisoning. Would you like a little tip that might just help you get out of that little tough situation? I've used it on people who have reacted to smoke in the air from fires that we've had here in Colorado, or people who've had reactions to pollen, spring or fall, reactions to animal hair, and also when people find that certain foods are bothering them. So, what can we do? This isn't designed to replace the care of your physician, but it's something you might try. You only need two things. You need a timer and you need a baggie. Because in the baggie, you're going to put a sample of the substance. Maybe it was food you ate that you reacted to, you'd put the food in here. Maybe it was you painted a room and you can tell you're reacting. You could literally just put some of the paint inside the baggie, so the paint's in there. Or you could take a damp paper towel, go outside and wipe off surfaces where pollen might be, or soot. Or you could put animal hair in here. You simply want a substance inside this baggie that you're going to hold for this entire process. Now, why do you need a timer? Because at the end, you're going to set for 15 minutes. You're not going to touch any person, any pet or animal, no food, no supplements. You could drink some water, but otherwise, no technology. So you're just going to sit still. So what I want you to do before you start the process on you is set the timer for 16 minutes. Make sure you've watched what you're going to do so that you know what to do, and then it'll easily be done in a minute, and then you're setting for 15 minutes. So here's the process. You're going to hold the baggie, with your substance in your hand. And then what you're going to do is do what's called closing the gates, and you're going to start with tapping right here on, this is my right hand, the right thumb web 5 times. Then you're going to come right up to the crease in the elbow on the right side and tap 5 times. You're going to go to the crease in the left elbow, tap 5 times, down to the left thumb web 5 times. We're just making a big circle. And then you're going to come down to about 2 inches inside the left ankle bone, down to between the first and second toe on the left side, and then come over to between the first and second toe on the right, up a couple of inches above the right ankle bone 5 times, and then you finish where you started 5 times. That was the hardest part. Now you're going to set for 15 minutes holding the baggie, touching nothing else. No technology, no pets, no people, no food, no supplements. Now, once that's done and the timer's gone off, you're going to set this aside and rub your hands together. Now that cleansing, clearing process will be going on over the next 24 to 48 hours. Now let's say you're dealing with pollen that you want to clear. Well, you can't really get away from that. So ideally, you'll go back and do the closing the gate process every 2 hours that you're awake. It doesn't have to be exact. Think of the hours as 11 to 1 is a time frame, 1 to 3. It's between the odd hours. So if you did it, say, at 10 o'clock in the morning, then ideally you would do it again because that's in the 9 to 11. You would retap between 11 to 1, 1 to 3, 3 to 5, 5 to 7 during those odd hours since you did your clearing. So it's really not hard. If in doubt, you can close the gates as often as you want. But I have seen clients feel much better with pollen exposure, smoke exposure, with certain foods, with any food poisoning. It's so simple. Costs you nothing, so why don't you give it a try? And remember, at Lifestyle for Health, we're always giving you easy, available tips that you can do for you. So check it out. Connect with us, Lifestyle for Health, all spelled out, lifestyleforhealth.com.